dreams of being bigger than life and leaving a lasting mark on his community. Also, giving a gift to this community in particular. Like you said, out of all of the places we've lived and he's lived, Oakland, truly he felt completely loved and seen here, and he really loved the people, the community. He loved all aspects of what Oakland stood for, and I'm happy for him that this is a sign that Oakland is proud of him as well.
What do you think it was about the people, about the culture of Oakland that inspired his music and his social activism?
Yeah, so back then, we came to the Bay Area following our godfather, Uncle Geronimo Pratt, who was in prison in San Quentin. And we had come from a revolutionary family. So Oakland had, different than other places we've lived, Oakland had so many community activists and people that was openly willing to support the have-nots and things that was going wrong and socially in our community, and willing to stand up for it. But the Bay Area is always known for standing up for what's not right. So.
All right, Ray, you obviously are a longtime friend of Tupac, and you worked together and you spent a lot of time together in the early days of his career. You were talking to me about, when he moved to Oakland, that he was on the cusp of becoming the star that he ultimately became. Sure. What did the city of Oakland mean to him, and how did it help to launch his career?
Well, the interesting thing was Tupac was already a star to us,
sure.
in our circle, in our world. Moving to Oakland just opened up a lot of doors artistically. Digital Underground was here, and there was a house on, I think, 39th or 40th in North Oakland, and it was just all about music. It was where, as a poet, as a rapper, as a musician, you could go there, and it was just filled with art and talent, and the diversity of the music here in Oakland, of the culture, just added to that. It kind of took his gifts he already had and took them to the next level. And Oakland embraced us, showed a lot of love to us. Still to this day is a very welcoming environment. Even when we were going to do this, everybody from the guys that make the signs all the way down to the Keep Oakland Beautiful, all the way down to the Kingmakers of Oakland, the children's organization. Everybody showed nothing but love and support. The artists that are coming out, even the police department was good in this situation. So we appreciate Oakland, definitely.
Yeah, and Oakland appreciates Tupac, and I think we're going to see that, I imagine, on full display tomorrow.
Yes.
Setchua, I think you're feeling kind of emotional. I get that sense about tomorrow and what it means. Where do you think your head is going to be tomorrow when those plaques and those street signs are unveiled in your brother's honor?
I'm always aware of his absence, and so when things like this happen, what I feel the most is that he's not here to see it, and just he must be beaming. I know tomorrow he's just going to be skipping in heaven, and excited to see everybody that's gathered for him, and to see his impact that's still present in the place that he loved.
Speaking of that lasting impact, obviously, it goes without saying his music lives on forever. I mean, I think that obviously, everyone realizes that. But you really want to have a meaningful impact on the city of Oakland, a city that, as we know, is struggling and has struggled with violent crime.
Yes.
And you're putting up a peace pole on that stretch of street that's named in Tupac's honor. What is the message you're hoping to send with that peace pole?
Right now, in the world, in Oakland, across America, peace is the biggest way to show love, the biggest way to represent one another and who we are. And my foundation started with my mother's legacy. We donate peace poles around the country to communities that are in need of the reminder. And especially on this street, especially on this day, under my brother's name, my fear is that danger will happen underneath his name and people will be hurt underneath his name. So also leaving a peace pole, reminding people that you are on Tupac Amaru Shakur way, and that will maybe calm hearts.
Let's hope, right? They look up and they see that
I
sign.
wanted to interject
Yeah,
something
please, no,
to what
please,
she
Ray.
just said. For a long time, the street was proposed. And one thing that Setchua said, and even Faney said before she passed, was they never wanted a child to be harmed or a person to be harmed on a street that carried his name. I think that's the importance, too, of the Peace Pole, is to make a statement. It is the reason why we have, you know, our community leaders, we have our artists, and we have our, you know, revolutionaries and all the people from this amazing city come together and say, we agree in this space, in this place, that it would be a peaceful place. And we would remember that it's about community. So, yeah, it's a blessing.
It's an important message. You were saying to me, Ray, I know when we spoke earlier, that it's you almost look at it like, you know, the Peace Pole is sort of an agreement that the community is making, that this is going to be a safe space.
It's going to be a
Yes.
safe space.
Yes, yes. You know, the Bay Area has had its challenges, but Oakland, maybe as much as anybody out here, has struggled with